Alright, everybody. So, welcome to my humble abode once again. Okay, so thank you for all being here. I know it's warm. I know you're warm, etc., etc., etc. Thank you for coming back to the event, and it makes life so much easier when we just have the buses and that stuff going on. Alright. So, unless there's any bug in this room that I'm somewhat aware of, or think that there is, or wondering if there is. So welcome back. Obviously, I'm not going to be giving my announcements like I gave to you earlier today. Here's the expectation. All the videos are on there. I know that I know that I'm going to have Daniel email those out to you so that you see those videos, that you get those videos, delivered to you so that you can see them and get caught up on the announcements for this week. I know it was long, and I don't anticipate the meetings to be long, but sometimes they just are, because words find my way and I find things to say. I have to be honest. There's a huge part of me that, is trying to break out of this, but then what do I have as the present moment, and what do I have inspiration? I'm here to tell you that on June, right around June 17th, June 16th, I'm going to officially stop making videos for the Cementon in this room. I may still continue to do it downstairs, but not that because this phone that I'm recording off of, I'm planning to stop using it on June 16th. So yeah, I just want to remind you of that. I'm really trying to put more of my mental energy and inspiration into legitimate, more legitimate things and put it out to the public. And I actually feel more comfortable doing that sometimes. I actually feel better doing that sometimes. But, all these videos that I'm recording are going to end up being archived videos in which sometime or another during some Mercury retrograde they will be published to my channel. Sometime. Not now. Not today. Not probably this year. But sometime. Maybe this year. I don't know. But they are archived videos. And I'm not going to keep anything, hidden. Because nobody has videos that they do that a lot of them are private or unlisted, and a lot of them that they've gotten rid of. They're usually, people on YouTube and stuff are, way simpler and way purer than I am, because they put their mental energy and focus on, on their social media platforms. And I do it both ways. I do it social media and this, and I'm sick of that duality. I'm sick of it, but I would also, deny myself quite a bit, and I'm not going to do that. Continue to do that because the possibility never entered people's minds of, oh, you know what, I could do this. I could just have these meetings and do all this. I don't think the possibilities of that have entered people's minds. And, I personally wouldn't want to limit myself. It is a shame. I'm filming all these videos on ground that is impure. Because of so many videos I recorded in the past that I have deleted. And I can't seem to get over that because that's what happened. And, I can't do anything to change it. in the present moment. And, you know, deep down, I really would not like to continue to do this, but at the same time, I want to, and I just might continue to, but with this phone and with that computer downstairs only, I will not do it. With the computer and my new phone, I'm not going to do that. I made up my mind. I made it up really clearly, but I'm not going to do that. So, that is that. The other little piece of information that I just want to tell you about is you're going to be learning why you're going to be doing this nodal soulmate living experience. When you have two people that are alike and the south node is conjunct the south node in synastry, and synastry is the astrology of relationships. So you have one person's south node conjunct another person's south node, you're going to find that you're going to be repelling magnets. You are going to be pulled away from them. You sort of want to leave them alone. Whereas if you have your north node conjunct somebody else's south node, or your south node is conjunct their north node, you're going to be more drawn to them because you as a soul are moving on this north node path in which they're going to be teaching you those lessons because it's their south node, and the south node is teaching, you know, the lessons that you learn and that you're familiar with, and vice versa. You know, so that's why it's, you know, I'm not saying stay away from the people that have the same south node sign as you have, but, you know, preferably speaking, for, you know, if you want more growth and more meaning in relationships, I suggest, you know, to do somebody, you know, for, in my case, anyone born in the years of, you know, 1939, 1957 to 1939, 1957, 1976, 1995, 2013. You know, all of those years are years that I want to select somebody from, you know, that year, and, you know, around whenever the North Node is transiting through Scorpio, because that will, you know, because, you know, you will find that you know, you were sort of meant to be in connection with them. So, you know, it may be interesting because the North Node lessons that they're cultivating may be different. And on one hand, you may be learning lessons that your soul was not meant to experience, but they're also coming from that really familiar land of their south node. And they're balancing both their south node and north node, and that's what it really is the balancing. They're teaching those lessons onto you, so I think it's going to be profound. I absolutely know who I'm going to be spending time with. And here's the deal. You know, first of all, cloning. Oh my goodness. Am I against cloning if it is immoral? But it's not immoral. To just press, you know, I don't see the big deal of putting someone on a, you know, pedestal or, you know, a machine and then pressing a button and then copying them. Just press a button and they're copied over, and you have a copy of them, a duplicate of them. I don't see the big deal if it does not harm their DNA or their cells, or, you know, anything, you know, about them. We are all individuals, and humans should not be tampered with. We're not toys. However, it's not a big deal to put someone on a machine, press a button, and boom, take advantage of it, have fun with it, enjoy it. I do not need anybody to try to make me feel as if my moral, mental judgment of what I know to be true is wrong, depending upon who they are and depending upon the situation. I am very, very humble when it comes to learning from a wide range of people. If there's a lesson that I'm not aware of, that Deborah Silverman is teaching me or trying to, guide me towards, or explain to me or something like that, I am just open-hearted all the way to learn and to grow. So Deborah Silverman, if she wants this, if she doesn't, I'm not going to do this. Now, if you want to say anything that's critical back to me, don't. Because I think that I know what it is. I'm pretty sure I know what it is because you've been here, and if it falls under a list of things I already know, you can't say it. If it's preachy, if it's critical, you can't say it. If it's new information, then, it depends. But, anyway, you don't have to go through the whole thinking process. We'll see by experience. Anyway, if she is up for it, and if she is in agreement with it, you will be cloned. You will be cloned. Or, excuse me, she will be, copied. I think cloned, like when people hear, cloned, they sort of get uncomfortable, so maybe copied is a little bit of a better word to use, although I want to apologize for using clone, and I should not have to explain and clarify to people, because they should already know, and I will expect them to know because it is so taxing and testing to me to have to explain and try to clarify to people. It's not going to harm anybody. It's not wrong. I'm sick of doing that, and I'm just, just at this point, just think whatever you want about it. Like, I'm sick of clarifying it. I mean, you know, or you don't know. Just like when COVID happened, during the coronavirus. Okay, so during the coronavirus year of 2020. 7:20. So let's go ahead. Okay. It's not late. So coronavirus. I explained to people over and over again that germ killers, you can put it on your face. They're gonna help you with sickness, and they're not gonna. I'm not gonna go through it. You all know what happened. I shouldn't have to explain it. All right. Now, we are going to be coming back after dinner at about 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, we're going to be coming back, and then I'm going to go on. The only thing that I want to leave you with is that mistaking someone's name over and over again, there is no excuse for that. It's wrong, and it's rude. Period. I just want to leave you with that. So, if it is, aside from the astrologers, aside from anyone in the astrological community, aside from my immediate family, or aside from my aunts and uncles, I kind of want someone young and fresh to tell me, to argue with me afterwards. Okay, anyway, bye everybody. Go have dinner. I'll see you at 8 o'clock, and I'll tell you about the next piece of info.